So I have people who feel the need to control others don't have control over themselves. And that's what it is. A lot of times that maybe there is some unresolved trauma in their lives that it was out of their control at that time.
Yeah.
But they were scarred and they were, they're dealing with that trauma. They never got the proper help that they needed. So therefore, because that was out of their control, they come now to control things that they can have control on. And that's where these behaviors then start creeping up.
Yes.
And I have 15 behaviors.
Wow.
15 behaviors on a signs of a controlling person.
Ooh.
And I'm just going to list them off.
Okay, and go slowly just so
I
we
will.
could grasp these, because don't listen, right? Because this could be us.
Yeah, there's 15 of them. And if one of these, if you have more than 3 of these, I would say you're definitely in that category of controlling person, because I was going through them and I was like, man, okay, I've done this time to time, I've done this, I've done it. So man, I've hit on a few of these. So I was like,
Yeah.
man, am I really a controlling person? I started questioning myself.
Yeah,
right?
it gets you thinking. Back to the question.
But it might be that in the moment you were controlling, it doesn't mean you're a controlling person, because you don't always exude these signs.
Correct,
Somebody who is frequent with these signs, as you listen to them,
That's a red flag.
then that's a red flag. Then we have to go work backwards and find out what's causing me to become this person. Become this person.
And if that's you, right? It's like this conversation today is to create awareness around, is this, right? Is this behavior, I know you're going to name 15 of them. Is this behavior something that
who have I become?
I do, that I do,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Or that's a part of me. And is it affecting my relationships? Is it affecting my
I would say
life?
yes,
You know what I mean? And so that's what we want you to think about, because if it is, then, okay, identify, okay, you know what? I do have these 3, 4, whatever the case may be, whatever behaviors you're going to share. But okay, I do have some of these, and I need to identify the underlining issue. And I'll share a testimony, but go ahead.
So one you've already mentioned right now as you were speaking, signs of a controlling person. There's 15 of them. Number one, it's their way or the highway. You just said it. The machismo one is, that's what we see more in the masculine. I'm the head of household. I'm the man. So my way or the highway. So if you
Red flag.
Yeah. So if you exhibit one time, okay, it's a one-time thing. But if this is an ongoing pattern, then we have to pay attention.
Correct.
Right?
So if let's just say you, as the head of our home, if you always use
that's my go-to phrase.
the
everything.
flag, right? You would, or the card. Hey,
It's my way or the highway.
yeah, like, oh, I'm the head of home, and you try to use scripture and twist it into,
Right.
and we're like, okay, that's a red flag.
Yeah. Number 2 is that they want to be the center of attention. All eyes on me. So I do things to control the situation so people are focused on me, So that can be a controlling person.
Insecurity.
I want to be the center of attention, correct? Number 3, they are always criticizing. They're very critical of everybody else, or criticizing things, Yep. The criticizing.
Nitpicking.
Number 4, they keep you away from family, friends, and loved ones, right? Because they're trying to isolate you. They're trying. They want to keep you in control. No, don't talk to that person.
So they don't
They're
give you
gonna
an
the wrong
advice or no
I'll
guidance.
give you the advice, right? So they're controlling that person now, who they can and can't talk to,
Yes.
whether it's family, friends, or loved ones. Number 5, they blame others.
Never take ownership.
Never take ownership. They're quick to blame others, or they manipulate. It's plain and simple. They just manipulate however they can. They get what they want based on how they feed you certain things to get what they want, right? They gaslight you.
Oh, gaslighting.
Yeah, that's gaslighting. So if they frequent this, and I had to kind of look it up what gaslighting meant to understand it. It's like, yeah, they're always constantly doing this. Again, it's a behavior of manipulation to get what they want. They don't respect boundaries. So they don't pick up on subtle hints or clues that, you want to be left alone. You might be just expressing that through your body language, or simply ignoring them, but they don't understand that boundary that you want to be left alone. They overstep those boundaries.
Yeah.
So number 9 is that they try to make you feel guilty. The guilt trip. Yep, guilt trip. Number 10.
Mike and Tina Turner. I'm just thinking of the movie. What's love got to do with it? They're buying you flowers, trying to make up for everything. Oh, I'm sorry, right? I'll never do it again.
I haven't seen that movie.
No? Okay.
Number 10. They're unpredictable. they try to, they're unpredictable because they want you always second guessing or wondering how they're gonna act. You just don't know how they're gonna react or act. So they're it can be unpredictable.
Yeah.
They don't take no for an answer. So to them, no isn't. They're gonna keep coming back at you. So it's no for an answer. They don't accept it, should I say? Number 12, they excuse their behavior as, well, I was just joking. So when you call them out on something and they're like, well, I was just joking about it. Like, really? Were you really joking? Yeah. So definitely deflecting. So that's a red flag, number 12. 13, they keep score. It's kind of like we said, don't tit for tat.
Tit for tat. That was me back in the day.
Yeah. So if you do me wrong, I'm going to come back at you with.
Man, it's like I had a journal keeping track.
Yeah, that's right. Keeping score. So they're keeping score. Who's doing them wrong, who's not.
Yes.
And they hold grudges for it. So
Yes.
because they're keeping score. So expect something back, right?
Yes.
From a person like that if they're controlling. They try to change you.
They
Instead
don't
of
allow you to change on your own and transform into what
Right.
you are supposed to,
Right.
continue to evolve as a person.
Yeah.
They're
It's
trying
a slow
to,
work in progress for you, but for them, they need it now. Hey, hurry
Yeah.
up. Let me get you there.
or they're trying to get you to change to become who they want you to become versus who you're supposed to become.
Correct. Yeah. They're trying to change you overall in general instead of changing themselves and their
Correct.
behaviors. They
Correct.
change you. Right. And the last but not least, number 15, they use intimidation. Right. They can intimidate you, whether it's through their
If you don't do
status.
this, I'm gonna do this.
Correct.
If you don't
Through
do,
their status as husband, as wife, well,
well, you're gonna get it when we get
I
home.
ain't cooking dinner, you're sleeping in the couch, or whatever they use, they're intimidating you now at this point, right?
Yeah.
By not giving you or coming to you as the way they should, or if they're, whether it's an employee, whatever their rank is, their status, they use that intimidation factor, right?
Yeah.